So I kind of expect a lot of these things to come out. I mean, it does not surprise me, shouldn't surprise anyone, right? Generally, if you dump a lot of money into a candidate and then that candidate loses and you see how bad they lose, you kind of instantly are just like, you know what? I don't think that there's ever going to be a chance for this person to be in any type of politics going forward. So I'm going to come out public and start talking about it loudly. So does it surprise me that some of Kamala Harris's donors are out here speaking very loudly? Not at all, guys. But let's go ahead and check this out. Name of the video is No Talent. Harris can never run for president again. Ex-donor says. This is a suggestion via Discord, guys. Let's check it out.
John Morgan is the founder of Morgan & Morgan and a former major Democratic donor. John, I was thrilled to have you tonight. And I wanted you to react to this. This was reporting out of Politico about what Kamala Harris was doing in Hawaii. Privately, the vice president has been instructing advisors and allies to keep her options open, whether for a possible 2028 presidential run or even to run as governor in the state of California in 2 years, as Harris has repeated in phone calls. I am staying in the fight.
Okay, so guys, really quickly, based off of this statement here, it could have been a play. Like, she could have known definitely that she was going to lose. I mean, I'm sure everyone was obviously hopeful around her, but she could have known that. And that could have been a play to pull another, high-ranking governmental job based off of the fanfare, let's say, from her constituency, guys. It could have been that. She could have known she was going to lose because there was no chance, guys. But either way.
Your reaction to that?
Well, my reaction is, she thinks she's Obama. She goes to Hawaii because Obama goes to Hawaii. She started talking like Obama, imitating Obama. She is not Barack Obama. She has no talent. She can never run for president again. She ran once and got 0 delegates. She got 8% of California. I begged them not to put her up.
California was a guarantee.
Tethered to Biden no matter what. That was a zero-sum game for her. But she thought that all these votes were for her. They were not.
For a party.
The votes that she got were people voting against Trump. And the votes that Trump got were the people voting for Trump. What the Harris campaign should have done, instead of avoiding Joe Rogan and podcasts, it turns out that Barron Trump, who looks like a runway model, was telling his father, you need to go on podcasts. You need to go on Joe Rogan. He was 3 hours late to a rally because he was doing Joe Rogan because that was so important. So Barron Trump is a lot smarter than everybody in the Harris. They said they didn't go on Joe Rogan, the progressives around her. You heard what Carville said. The progressives didn't want to go on Joe Rogan. Look, if I'm running, I'm going on Joe Rogan. I'm living on Fox. That's how you change minds. They played hide the ball. They lost badly. She should go away and never, ever come back. She spent almost $2 billion. They're raising money this week to pay off the debt. If you can't run your campaign, crazy. You damn sure can't run the country.
Right. Oh, my God. I would definitely tell you this right now. It was incredibly silly for her to completely turn down some of the media that she thought, at least, her fans were not going to watch, basically. Joe Rogan, bro, you need to do that. You need to basically run the entire, circuit right now, I would say. Even Charlemagne the God, guys. I mean, regardless of whatever he's talking about today, he does in fact have a gigantic base of individuals that pay attention to a lot of his things. It does not surprise me. Again, I want to go ahead and kind of reiterate this here. It does not surprise me that some of her donors are now coming out and being like, hey, bro, what is going on here? You want to run again in 2028? How dare you say that after wasting $2 billion? Like, Imagine you're one of these individuals who are now, after spending all your money, for example, on this lost cause in a sense, and then immediately she loses, and then you have to then help her pay more money. Guys, come on, this can't be real. All right,
John, that is the most honest assessment, and I think the most accurate one I've heard from a Democrat so far. And I'm curious for you, as you move forward as a party, who's the future of your party?
Well, my future, look, I'm a Bill Clinton Democrat. And each year that's gone by, I've been pushed further and further and further out. The squad, defund the police, woke, it pushes people like me.
It does.
I am not a democratic socialist. I was a Democrat with a capital C, capitalist. And I now am a registered independent because I cannot abide that business. And
that's fair.
I love Joe Biden. I think he did a great job. If you look at the record, I know a lot of you all disagree, but objectively, I think history is going to be good to him. But
it will be.
Joe Biden is the end of my line with Democrats because of the Harrises of this world and the progressives pushing her to not go on Joe Rogan. That's where she should have been. Just where Barron Trump told his dad to go and all the other podcasts.
Real. Completely real.
So that's where I am today. I'm more for people than party. In Florida, I ran 2 amendments. I legalized medical marijuana and I raised the minimum wage. Had to get 60% of the vote. We did. You know why? Most of us agree on most things when you take the DNR down.
Absolutely. I say this all the time.
I would say to the squad and the defund the police crowd, mission accomplished. I'm out.
Bro, a lot of people have left the Democrat Party. Like, for example, go and ask the people who voted for Trump this year or the other time that he ran, right, and won. Ask them who they voted for a couple of years ago. What you'll start to realize is that a lot of these individuals voted for Obama, okay? There's something that the Democrat Party did that immediately ostracized a gigantic amount of people in the Democrat Party. Okay. I mean, there were a lot of people who no longer really had much interest in dealing with all of these brand new ideologies that are being pushed all over everyone, bro. There's only so much of that you can take. Okay. A lot of the things that the squad specifically is interested in. These are things that are not generally conducive to the United States of America. They're not going to make us stronger. That's just not the reality here. I guess how about this here? It depends on what exactly, how you define what strength means. Okay. Will we ever become number one in everything again? Probably not if we continue down this path, right? We definitely need to kind of, make it so we can give people the ability to stand on their own 2 feet, and win for themselves and their family. We cannot consistently, give everything to everyone, guys. Right. That's a failure mindset in my head, at least, guys.
Yeah. John Morgan, we disagree on a lot. We are from different sides of the aisle, but we are both Floridians, and I think we both acknowledge reality. It seems like you did tonight. John Morgan, thank you, and welcome to the Independence.
It's kind of a dig.
Interesting. Thank you very much.
I mean, that was kind of a dig at the end here, guys. I mean, listen, I've always said I don't really care about the Democrats or the Republicans. Not really. That's not my thing. I don't really care at all about that. I don't like the concept of echo chambers. I want to have new thought being introduced on a regular basis. I will agree with what I agree with, right? Period. And I would expect the next person that I meet to do the same exact thing, not worry about specifically the echo chamber that they are experiencing, right? I think that'll probably be the best thing. Vote for, vote for policies, let's say, more so than party. All right. But all right, listen, guys, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. This is my lightsaber. Hey guys, you guys subscribe to the other channels, Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd, along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Oh, also, Mr. L. Boyd Discusses. Guys, check it out. And if you haven't heard it today, you're amazing.